So Earth is the bone beneath the skin of the world. It is the weight of memory, the silence of the stone, the pulse of root and worm. Of all the classical elements, Earth is the most solid and sustaining, yet it is also the slowest to speak and the last to yield its secrets. Working with the spirit of Earth is not about dramatic revelations or fiery epiphanies. It is a process of grounding, deepening, and anchoring the magical self into the living foundation of the world. To engage Earth is to move with intention, to build what lasts, and to learn the lessons of boundaries, patience, and embodiment. It is the ritual of returning again and again to what is real, rooted, and enduring. Whether in the form of soil, stone, crystal, or the body itself, Earth reminds the practitioner that magic must be lived, not just imagined. Today's video is going to explore the spirit of Earth through its esoteric correspondences, mythic manifestations, magical rituals, and modern techno-mystic adaptations. It invites you into a relationship with the ground beneath your feet and the spirit within it. Earth is cold and dry, which in elemental theory makes it dense, stable, and form-defining. It does not move quickly, but what it builds lasts. It resists change, but once changed, the effects are long-term. Earth represents structure, form, sustenance, and manifestation. If fire initiates, water nurtures, and air communicates, then Earth solidifies. Traditionally, Earth is aligned with the north, in the northern hemisphere anyway, south in the southern hemisphere. This is the midnight hour and the season of winter, times of stillness, contraction, and deep internal transformation. Earth corresponds to the bones, skin, muscles, and gut of the body, our physical interface with the world. Psychologically and spiritually, Earth governs stability, discipline, memory, grounding, and long-term commitment. It is also the realm of the body and the ancestors. It holds the past, preserves the sacred, and carries the weight of intention from ritual into real-world change. To work with the spirit of Earth is to commit to embodied magic, to make things real, lived, tested, and tangible. In magical traditions, the elemental beings of Earth are known as gnomes. They dwell in the stone, the root, the cave, and the deep places where sunlight never reaches. They are cautious, wise, and slow to trust, but once befriended, they can be powerful allies in physical manifestation, protection, and prosperity. In ceremonial traditions, Earth is ruled by the archangel Uriel, whose name means light of God. Uriel governs wisdom, prophecy, and the materialization of spiritual truths into physical form. He is the flame hidden in the dark of the earth, the light of insight found through deep stillness. The elemental king of earth is often named Gob, presiding over the watchtower of the north. Folk traditions also revere the earth through spirits like the Green Man, forest guardians, house spirits, and ancestors buried in the land. In many cultures, the earth itself is a living spirit: Gaia, Pachamama, Danu, Nerthus, and countless others. These spirits remind us that earth is not dead matter, it is alive, aware, and responsive. It may not speak in words, but it communicates through signs, sensations, synchronicity, and time. The spirit of Earth is inseparable from the body, both personal and planetary. It rules not just the physical body, but the energetic matrix of place. Sacred groves, burial grounds, crossroads, stones, and standing stones are all manifestations of Earth's memory. Earth is the living record of magic. Every footprint, every grave, every stone circle holds the resonance of what has come before. To work with Earth is to engage with place magic, to know the land beneath you, its history, energies, spirits, and needs. It is also to know your body as sacred ground, as a vessel for spirit, a medium for spellcraft, and a temple of memory. The earth remembers what we forget. It holds pain, power, grief, and growth in layers like sediment. Our bones come from it, our food grows from it, and when we die, we return to it. To invoke earth is to say, I am ready to root, I am ready to build, I am ready to endure. The primary ritual tool of earth is the pentacle or disc, a symbol of material mastery and grounded energy. The pentacle protects, consecrates, and stabilizes. It is the interface between spirit and matter, often placed on the altar to anchor workings. Other correspondences may include, for instance, colors would be green, brown, black, ochre. Scents would be patchouli, vetiver, myrrh, cedar, pine. Within stones, hematite, obsidian, jade, onyx, jet, tiger's eye. Animals would be bear, bull, stag, wolf, boar. Plants, oak, cypress, sage, thyme, moss. Deities would be Kerninos, Hecate, specifically the chthonic aspect, Geb, Gaia, Dumavati, and Demeter. Planets, Saturn and Venus in her fertile rooted form. And within the zodiac, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. These materials are used in spellcraft, altars, amulets, and offerings to draw in Earth's grounding, protective, and manifesting energies. Earth-based rituals tend to focus on protection, manifestation, stability, banishing, ancestor work, and consecration. The energy is slow but powerful, building over time like roots beneath the soil. Some examples of working with earth. We have a meditation. You can sit or lie on the ground. Place your hands or bare feet on soil or stone and breathe deeply. Visualize roots growing from your spine or feet deep into the earth. Feel the solidity beneath you. Let the earth's energy rise through your body, calming and strengthening. Another option would be stone or soil spell. Choose a stone or a handful of earth from a meaningful place. Charge it with intention, speak or whisper your desire into it, bury it to manifest, carry it to protect, or place it on the altar to anchor a working. Ancestral offerings, pour water, wine, or food at a grave, crossroads, or tree. Speak the names of your ancestors or spirits of place. Ask for guidance, grounding, or blessings. Earth is the medium through which the dead hear and respond. Banishing and boundary rituals. Walk your property or room's perimeter. Sprinkle salt or powdered herbs. Name and reinforce your boundaries. Earth magic is protective. It defines space and claims sovereignty. And invocation of the north. For this, you would face north, speak slowly with gravitas, call upon Uriel or the spirits of the deep earth, invoke stability, endurance, protection, and physical abundance. Light a black or green candle, hold a stone as you speak. Now, when unbalanced, Earth becomes resistant to change, stubbornness and materialism, or emotional numbness. It can calcify the spirit, trapping the practitioner in repetition, fear, or over attachment to physical outcomes. Where Earth should hold and nourish, it can instead weigh down. Too much Earth may manifest as creative blocks, depression, obsession with control, or refusal to release what no longer serves. Spiritually, it can show up as a reliance on dogma, tradition, or rigid identity structures that no longer support growth. To work with Earth safely, practitioners must balance stability with movement. Earth must be kept alive through ritual, presence, and integration with the other elements. Fire brings renewal, water softens rigidity, and air offers perspective. Earth does not thrive in isolation, it thrives in harmony. In the techno-mystic paradigm, Earth finds unexpected expression in the infrastructure of the digital world, the servers buried in mountains, the raw minerals in our devices, the hard drives where data rests. Earth is the material basis of the digital realm. Without it, The cloud has no sky. Spiritually, Earth in techno-mysticism is firstly data permanence, the archive, the blockchain, the stored memory, also code integrity, stable, functional systems that don't crash. We find it in physical hardware, the tactile shell of otherwise invisible processes, and also in digital grounding rituals, practices to anchor the mind and body in virtual work. And we also have ancestral digital work, where we preserve histories, honoring original code, building legacy. Earth is also the slow tech, the resilient protocol, the quiet maintenance that supports all higher processes. It may not be glamorous, but without it, nothing lasts. For the cyber witch, Earth is the grounding force that keeps your servitors stable, your AI allies contained, and your magical systems secured. When creating digital servitors or techno sigils, Earth is what allows them to persist. It is the ritual backup drive, the digital graveyard, and the repository of spiritual data. Earth is not obsolete in the cloud, it is the bedrock of every byte. To work with the spirit of Earth is to become present, embodied, and anchored. It is to create a foundation from which real magic can emerge, not fleeting illusions, but results that endure. Earth asks us to listen to the silence, to trust the slow process, and to honor the past while building the future. In a world of instant gratification and hyperstimulation, Earth brings the medicine of stillness. It teaches that some things are worth waiting for, working for, and tending like gardens. It calls us to remember, to reconnect, and to reclaim our place as part of the living world, not above it. Stand barefoot in the soil, touch stone, carry the memory of mountains in your bones. Let your magic take root, let your spirit deepen. Let the earth remind you of what is real and who you have always been beneath the noise. This is not a place to visit, this is where you belong. And that brings us to the end of the four-part series of the elements. And hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers for now. Bye bye.